Thank you. From world leaders to neighbor island tourism authorities, thousands of people have converged in Waikiki for APEC. And even though President Obama and cabinet leaders are engaged in high-level meetings through the weekend, Hawaii representatives have been engaged in meetings that directly impact all of us. And someone who's directly impacted with APEC is Congresswoman Mazie Hirono. She's here to talk about that. Good morning.
Good morning, Mahelani.
Thank you so much for joining us.
As always.
It's great to have you here. Well, let's talk about Veterans Day first. It is Veterans Day.
Veterans Day, and I want to extend my aloha and thanks to the veterans and their families because they've really made the sacrifices for our country. And today is our day. It should be every day that we thank our veterans, but particularly today. So aloha and mahalo to all our veterans and families. And great news, yesterday the United States Senate passed a bill to hire veterans. It's one of President Obama's jobs bills portion, and this is great, and my hope is that the House will take that bill up and agree to the version so that we can get this to the President's desk for a signature so that we can help our veterans get jobs.
Now,
they deserve it.
All of this is part of the President's jobs bill plan,
yes.
And this was a major truce between the Senate, so it is a wonderful thing for the veterans. But what about the rest of the President's jobs bill plan?
I hope that everybody will agree that what we need in this country is to create jobs and to be able to come to some kind of an agreement to do just that, just as we did with the hiring veterans bill.
Now, you had a chance, you're going to have a chance to meet with Secretary of State Hillary Clinton.
Yes.
And she is talking about bringing economies here to the Pacific, especially with the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan winding down.
That's right.
And this is what a lot of people here have been talking about
Yes.
all this time, right?
We've been talking about the Pacific Century and Hawaii's role in that Pacific Century for a long time, but to have the Secretary of State say yesterday in a major speech that the focus is going to be the Asia-Pacific area where much of the economic activity is happening already, and to bring more opportunities for U.S. companies with the Asia-Pacific countries. That was really great news. And what I also note about Secretary Clinton is that in every speech, as far as I recall, she always talks about the importance of empowering women economically, because when women power is harnessed, that can lead to huge economic gains in every single country. So I really appreciate her continuing to focus on women.
Well, Congresswoman Hirono, thank you so much for joining us.
Oh,
We are
that's
out of
it?
time.
Oh,
yeah,
my gosh, there's
unfortunately,
so much more
we
to
have
talk
some other
about.
things to talk about this morning, but I know that you're going to be up late tonight because you're greeting President Obama,
Yes.
and we will be definitely covering that. And don't forget, if you'd like to watch this interview again, you can head on to the morning section of our website, kitv.com. It is 6:46.